jump, go. Woo, that was really good right there. So remember everybody, we are in the studio. We are having some fun in here. We got my buddy, my good friend Josh Loya in the house, and we are live coming from the studio. Now remember, I wanted to make sure that if there's anybody out there who has a friend, or maybe you yourself has any type of visual impairment, whether it's a partial or whether you are 100% blind, I want you to not be worried and afraid of trying exercises and new exercises. What I want to make sure you know is that we're here to help you. You have a team. You got guys like Josh out here who are pioneering the way, and they are creating new opportunities. So I don't want you to think that, well, I have a visual impairment, so that means I won't be able to do something. You might have that chance, and I don't want you to give up that hope. I want you to keep thinking about your training, and I want you to really try to find a passion, like Josh has got to find jiu-jitsu and surfing and just some other great passions that they can motivate you through some of the tough times, and they can keep you so that when you are feeling good and ready, you know that you have what it takes to kind of get out there and do what you love. So one of the things I know Josh loves to do is martial arts. And one of the things that we've done recently, so me and Josh are gonna wrestle. No, one of the things that he would beat me up. And so one of the things that we've done recently is that exercise with Coach Marty with the pool noodles, where we were dodging and moving to the side, and we were kind of moving our feet and doing all those exercises. So what I want to do right now, and me and Josh have not rehearsed this, we have not practiced this. I literally just thought of this about an hour ago when I was in here thinking, what are we going to do? So what I'm going to do is, Josh is in his spot right here on these yoga mats, and I got my pool noodle. I'm going to bring over, I'm going to use this red one right here because it stands out nice and bright. Now we remember Coach Marty had shown us a couple exercises where we had the pool noodle and we were pretending that it was going at kind of our upper body so that we were ducking down. We were kind of doing like a squat move. So Josh is facing me, and now when I say go, that means to Josh that I'm going to be swinging it. What I don't want to ever do is just swing this right at my friend right now, okay? And you always have to, when you're working out with a teammate or when you're working out with a friend, you want to take that into consideration, okay? So I'm going to say go, and that's going to be our key word to do a squat so he doesn't get hit in the head by the pool noodle. All right, so here we go. So go, 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 and rest. So did you see how we were able to use a verbal communication? We had a physical challenge, which was to get low so we don't get hit. And remember, it's just a pool noodle. If it does bump us, it's okay. But again, we don't want to be hitting on each other. We want to be really doing the squat exercise. That was the key from that one. And you can see Josh, he was working out his upper body too by protecting his head and being cautious of his neck and his brain, his cranium. So the next exercise, remember, we had where we were ducking down low. The other one was where we were doing a poke. So with the poke, remember, we're gonna kind of lean off to the side. So you're gonna kind of, I'm gonna go right at you, straight at you. So if you lean, there you go. So then I'm right there, and then bring it back in and go to the other side, and then I go right there. Okay, so that was good.
John, what I noticed is he's using his jiu-jitsu moves to counter what you're doing.
Absolutely, right?
Martial arts since like 05 or something?
Oh yeah, he's been doing martial arts since 2005. All right, can you imagine right now, who you are right now, can you imagine dedicating 16 years, the next 16 years of your life to doing something well? Think of how well and how great you would be at that thing 16 years from now. And that will happen. 16 years is going to happen, and you could have a goal, and look at the results from that training. It's not just in martial arts that benefits Josh with this, it's in every aspect of life that martial arts benefits you. So anybody out there who's doing martial arts, I really love that. Keep doing those classes. We're going to practice now duck, duck, dodge, dodge, just like how Marty did. So it's going to be a 4 order. I'm going to say go on each one, right, and it'll be 2 squats,
two high, 2 low.
1 poke, and 1 side to side. Right. All right, so go, 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 Nice. So we'll take a rest. We're going to do that again. Did everybody see that again? This is teamwork. We're going to work together on this and we're going to get better at it. Let's do it a few reps now and we're going to get that practice in. So go, 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 go. One more. Go, 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 go. Nice. Rest. So now what was great from that, and you might have seen that, is there started to be a level of anticipation. We want that. We want the anticipation, and then as a teammate, I want to reinforce that. What I don't want to do as a good teammate is all of a sudden not say go and still swing, or maybe say something else that's confusing and it's not been talked about. So it's communication is very, very important. Now the next one we're going to do is going to be going at the feet, okay? So with the feet, what I would imagine is just kind of moving back a little bit. So if I come right here at your feet, oh, you could, yeah, absolutely, if that feels good. So go, go. Neat. Let's try that again one more time. We're going to go back and forth. Go, go. Wow. All right. Let's take small step forward.
Just do step back. You like that?
No, the jump is outstanding. Yeah. Now that it's cooled down in here too, I don't feel as bad having you jump. All right, so now we're going to practice all three of those moves. So we're going to do squat, squat. If you're at home, I want you to practice with us. We're going to do squat, squat. We're going to do a move to the left side, then a move to the right side, and then if you're able to, I want you to do a jump and a jump, or if you're sitting down, you're going to do a high elbow lift. Imagine I'm going right at the belly button. You got to get those arms up. That's going to stretch out your abdominal section. Josh is going to be doing his jump. This is going to be a six move exercise. Here we go. 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 Wow, look at that. Let's try that again. We're going to do 2 more times. So go. 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 Nice. One more time. Go. 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 Now, let's try something out. Without me saying anything, me and Josh are becoming good teammates on this exercise. Let's try this where I'm only going to say go one time, and Josh will then get to practice. Remember what we talked about, a pattern, a sequence of movements, to where in the beginning we might learn them one at a time, but as we develop them, we get really good. So we're going to say it. I'm going to say only go one time, but then we're going to do all 6, and we're going to do this as a team. So go. Nice. Pretty neat stuff.
You're making a little bit of noise
He
behind
didn't
you
have to say
coming.
go. He knew what you were doing.
Absolutely. And you know what Josh mentioned too is, if you can imagine, there is a very gentle sound that this pool noodle, when I move it around, and you all
Mike
might
probably doesn't pick it up, but
yeah, the microphone probably doesn't catch the sound, but this makes a little bit of a sound. And so we're going to try one more time doing the same thing, only one time, and then he's going to do all 6 moves. Go.
I see, because if that was a sword, I would have get stabbed.
All right, we're going to try that again one more time. All right, remember we have 6 moves: squat, squat, dodge, dodge, jump, jump. All right, everybody, again, this is another way to show you that if we were generally going to be working out with somebody who is visually impaired, it might not jump to our mind of thinking, let's get a pool noodle and swing it right at their head, or swing it right at their stomach, or swing it right at their feet. But with communication, with a little bit of work before, we're able to not only do that exercise one at a time, but Josh was able to get down the pattern, the sequence, and not only that, but he did a bunch of squats, he did a bunch of rotations, and he did explosive jumps, which are all great exercises. So that's what it's all about. It's about getting us to be able to do the exercises, sometimes in a unique fashion. So here's your water right out front. So we're going to have a short water break, and then we're going to bring out that kettlebell, which was something that we first got introduced to on Monday.